right. We are live. All right, let me just get the other couple platforms set up. What's up, Liam and Rima? How are you guys? All right, long time no see. Feels like it's been a while. Liam, what's been new with you? Back in Subnautica, Kane? Yes. Figured it would be a more casual stream today, as much as this is the world that originally we started. Like, I was like, oh, maybe we could speed run it, but I don't know. I'm not particularly in the mood to like grind or anything today, so it's probably going to be a little bit more of a casual stream, but we're still back on it. So, what's up, Dax? You're playing Minecraft, Liam? Nice. Okay, everything should be set up. Stick Boy's here as well. Nice. All right. So, to give you a little bit of an update on just where I'm at in the world, I did a little bit of playing, like a tiny bit this morning, to hopefully get over the slightly more boring part of climbing from the Lost River area up to the surface. We moved our base a little bit. We're building a base kind of nearby the prawn suit and the Cyclops, because we're probably gonna have to like run back and forth between the moon pool and the Cyclops, because we just got the blueprints for the upgrade console. So we need to upgrade the depth modules for the prawn suit, and because of that, we are kind of building this moon pool nearby. So you gotta say something? Yeah, feel free to type whatever, Dax. I'll read it. Noobster, it has been a while. Good to see you. You joined another YouTuber's realm. Nice. Probably a good thing, while ours is still not completely worked out just yet. It might help if I had a little bit better just Minecraft experience, but I mean, the game in general, I just haven't spent a whole lot of time in general. I'm still fairly new to the game, so it'd probably help if I was a little bit more knowledgeable, but welcome, Oyun. Alright, so we need... I'm really tempted to get another... Do we have any, like, quartz with us? We might actually try and run to get some, because we also have... For some reason, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If Kane or something's still here, maybe you can... Maybe once I get onto the Cyclops, you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, because it seems to... The power seems to be depleting really, really quickly on the Cyclops for some reason. So we've also built a little ion... Or not a... We built a little power cell charger nearby, just because it seems like the power cells are depleting quickly for some reason. I'm doing okay, Noobster. How about you? I should make a realm? I mean, I think a realm and a server are similar, right? What's the difference? Okay, wait, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're building another... We should have enough titanium to build maybe another couple of solar panels, just so that we can have... Oh, I guess we need copper as well. We should have enough copper. You can join, it's $8. Okay, is that to... It costs money to join another YouTuber's realm? Been a little busy, plus time zones? True. Nice. Hopefully it's been a good kind of busy, though. Okay, we still have a couple more, I think, dead. Well, maybe not. I guess all of our power cells are charged for the most part. Pulling off an all-nighter, nice. India, there's a festival called Ganesh Chaturthi. For 10 days, every area in Mumbai brings a big idol. Okay. Well, what the? That sounds pretty cool. Are you attending that? Oh yeah, yeah. It does cost money to create one. You need to have a. I think when I made the realm the first time, I just made. I think I just had the free trial of whatever. Like I don't think I paid for anything. I think it gave you a month of a free trial, so we were able to have a realm for a little bit. But if I'm gonna be honest, it was a bittersweet busy. Okay. I mean, if you want to elaborate further, I'd love to hear that. Is it just like schooling? As in it's not enjoyable busy, but worthwhile? Try to play Undertale when I have time. I can't. I haven't really looked much more. I haven't looked much more into that or many other games recently. So that's kind of why we're playing a game that I'm just a little bit more comfortable with, because I haven't. There's been a couple other things I've been working on here, and so I figured as opposed to just trying something completely new. But Undertale, I looked it up. I think the last stream you mentioned it, and that was one of the indie games, right? Okay, I think we just need computer chip. We should have everything. Yeah, that we need for that. And then we just get a singular titanium storage. Okay, we don't have any here, but honestly, we'll hop in the prawn suit. Hopefully it doesn't. Uh-oh. I didn't actually check how deep this was. That may have been a mistake. Please don't be too deep. Okay, thankfully the floor is right here. I was like, I didn't check the depth, and I sometimes forget this isn't like the Seamoth where you can just pilot in open water super well. But it looks like it's definitely, yeah, we might have to bring the Cyclops a bit closer. But you'd like to share photos of the idols in the community? I mean, yeah, you can, yeah, feel free to share them. I mean, are you talking about like in the Discord or whatnot? What's your favorite festival? Nice. We might just... Okay, let's see if we can grab another titanium on our way, just because I think we need it for... Yeah, I think we might need it for, what's it called? The upgrade console. As long as we can pick it up. There we go. What's up, Fenrir? Hopefully you're, I would ask you how you're doing. I know you wrote a little bit into the Clash Royale chat, though. Hopefully things can take a turn for the better. It sounds like it's been a rough last day or so. So your family isn't the best, but you've been away from the people that wronged me. You made an online friend. Okay, I guess that's at least good. If you know about Undertale already, you should search. You're in search of a good game. Oh, you talking to Noobster? Okay, so where is... Oh wait, okay, never mind. We need to go grab the open storage. We need to grab the titanium from here, and now I think we just place this, I think, just in an indent Okay, yeah, that works. We'll construct that. I don't even know what we need for the... Oh, we need copper wire? Okay, well, we have copper. Do we really have to go all the way back to... Alright, let's hop in here. This is why we have the sea moth, because I kind of assumed that there would be a little bit of transportation between the Cyclops and here. Today marks 1 year since her surgery. Nice. Would you say, like, has recovery been better or worse than like typical? Like, have you heard from your doctors or anything if you're making, like, are you making good progress? Are you kind of ahead of the curve where most people are in a year? Alright, we are just running on super quick to make a copper wire. It would be helpful to have a... It would save us a decent bit of time to have a fabricator on the actual base itself. I forget what we need for it. Table coral, okay. Table coral gold and titanium. Alright, that should actually be pretty... As long as we have a titanium down here somewhere. It's just water. Don't actually see any titanium. We might have to go looking for one. But and we'll also put in the ion cells that we just charged. Vehicle. All right. Wait, did we even make the copper wire? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. And let's try to just snatch another titanium on our way over. You're playing a game called Nebulous on Roblox. It's a good shooter game. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've logged onto Roblox. I think I might actually have it downloaded on my phone, but it's been a pretty long time since I logged into it, but I'll give it a try next time I'm on. It's all based on luck and subjective. Okay. I don't know what that means in English, but I mean, I'm at least glad you're making progress. Like, that's at least it's something. Okay, these are both done as well. I think that's the last power cell we needed to charge. And now we are... Oh yeah, we're completing this. Okay, prawn suit, fabricator. Is it a common module? These are just... Okay, storage hole. Let's see, Moth. Okay, prawn suit, depth module Mark 1. Oh, 3 nickel might be hard to get. Plasteel ingot should not be too hard. Let's unpin a couple of recipes real quick, just because I don't think we necessarily need... I mean, the drill arm is going to be important. It's pretty much just diamond for that. So, you're dipping terrible mood in tomorrow. That's all right, Fenrir. I can understand that. So, good luck with classes. It's good seeing you for a little bit. Hopefully things start taking an upward turn. Okay, what are we looking for again? We're looking for... Well, I guess we'll try to get the plasteel ingot at least. We probably need to go back down to... I mean, we need more nickel. which I think is just, I think that's just Lost River and maybe one other location. But how's it going, Bear? Welcome to the stream. 18 is here as well. Welcome, 18. You wonder why there's only 7 viewers on YouTube? How many do I have in total right now? Yeah, I agree with that, Oyan. There's definitely less viewers than there's been in the past. Like several months ago. Maybe not several, maybe just a couple months ago there were wait, what are we going on here for again? There were probably consistently like maybe 20 to 30 viewers per stream, so it's definitely fallen a little bit. I would say the channel is definitely it's definitely reached like a slowing point as far as growth for sure. So I've noticed that. I agree with that. Okay. I think we just need 2 lithium for the actual plastic. I don't think we have any more nickel here, do we? Okay, well, let's maybe hop back on the CMON. Before we head out, we might try to get a little bit more food for the journey. I gotta find what? Some chick and stream with her? I mean, why would that help? But I mean, I don't know. What happened? Talking about the viewers? I think I just started maybe diversifying too much. Like I used to, I mean, I don't know if you guys have been here for that long, but I used to only stream Clash. Clash Royale was the only game that I would stream, and when I was only streaming that, the audience was pretty big for that. And then I started getting tired of it. I started not really wanting to stream Clash anymore. And so I started playing Subnautica, I started playing Minecraft, I started playing other games, GTA. And I think maybe I feel like maybe I played too many games, like too many different games. And now now the only people that watch, like the only thing that's really consistent from game to game is me. Like obviously I am the one that plays every game, but it's like the people that watch for GTA only get a little bit of GTA from time to time. The people that watch Clash, and that are here for Clash only get a little bit of Clash from time to time. So, people might have just stopped watching altogether because their game of choice, the game they started watching for, isn't being played a ton anymore. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I assume that's maybe one of the reasons, because right around the same time that I started playing other games, the viewer kind of dropped off pretty significantly. So that's just my assumption. Okay, see you in a few. Oh, Yun. I think we gotta... Let's try to yoink a couple more fish before we go back. And then I think we should have copper, right? Hopefully we have copper so that we can make ourselves... I think you need copper to make yourself another battery. And all of our batteries are dead, so... Scan this, I think, for the titanium. Oh man, I actually didn't... Okay, we actually... we're not even gonna make it there. I didn't realize the sea moth was so far away. Um, well, do I have a single niche? Not really. I mean, it used to, I mean, the niche used to be Clash, but I don't know. I don't want to only play Clash. I've, gotten a bit tired of that game. So during the winter and spring, you used to stay home in the evening, and now it's warm. You often hang out with friends. That's true. It could be time of year as well, because I know for a lot of people the school year has started up. So I know a lot of the people that are, I mean, a lot of people that tend to watch the channel are people that are similar in age, like, Remuff and Rear, others. A lot of them are, there's a lot of people that are students, a lot of people that are younger as well and still in high school, and for a lot of people, school has started up for them, so that, I guess that could be another factor. Could be another reason why people are watching less, is that people are just getting busier. It's not the summer anymore. I guess that could be another reason. What's up, Umaima? I'm doing okay today. How about you? Also, congrats on getting to a new league in Clash. Are you aiming for? Are you like trying pretty hard to get Ultimate Champion this season? It seems like I've seen you online and playing ranked more. So that's cool if you're trying to get there. You're 9. I mean, maybe mentally 9. Okay, of course, I don't mean that. You're a very smart guy. Alright, so we are... I mean, we need to get... We just need to get nickel, really. As far as plasteel ingot, we have... I guess we'll just search nearby for some limestone or metal scraps. I don't know if there's how much there's going to be over here. You want to get Ultimate Champion so bad? Wasn't your previous best was just Champion, right? So that's kind of... That's exciting if you're able to get from just a personal best of Champion all the way to Ultimate Champion. That's pretty good. I'm rooting for you. I like to spectate some of your games, so hopefully you can get there this season. You're mentally both 2 and 22, but you're 13. All right, you're simultaneously both ages. Fair enough, fair enough. 2 wins from Royal Champion. Wow. All right. I guess there's no more golden steps anymore, right? I think I mean it's been a while since I've played ranked, so but I think Champion is where there's no more golden steps, right? So it's not like there's anything to fall back on. What's up, Mr. Link? How have you been? Posted in the community? Sounds good. I mean, at least we can craft batteries now. I think we could try and... We don't even have the ingredients for the battery charger. So it might, honestly... I might just prefer to build a bunch of batteries as opposed to, having to look for the blueprints for the charger. You have to do something about your teeny tiny channel? Okay, sounds good. I guess it's probably... Maybe it is worth repairing it just before we go any further. Umayma's the only female here? I think so. Yeah, unless there's... Unless there's someone else that's... Unless there's another female that's watching that maybe is just not chatting, but I think so. Wait, where? It was this direction, right? Yeah, let's see if there's any metal salvage around it. There should be. I mean, this is a wreck, so there should be some metal scrap around here that we can maybe collect for titanium. You made the channel a year ago to upload videos for fun. Nice. Sounds like our channels are around the same age. I think I started uploading videos right around a year ago as well. Okay. Oh, you deleted them all? Okay, why is that? You just not wanting to upload anymore, or? Got scratched by a cat. Thankfully it was on the cheek and not the eye. That's good. I actually remember getting scratched on the eye by a cat when I was younger. We grew up with cats pretty much. There's this one cat that we've had for like 17 or 8. She's like 17 or 18 years old. I still remember when I was really young getting scratched on the eye for some reason by her. Like that's... I don't have a lot of memories from around that time, but for some reason I remember that one. So I guess there's not a whole lot of metal scrap nearby. You would think there is. Like it's a dang shipwreck, but there's not a lot here we can salvage, it looks like. All the videos were nonsense. Okay, you just... I mean, that's okay. Sometimes you just upload videos to see if it's something you like doing, or see if it's something that goes anywhere, and if not, then there's nothing wrong with that. Feline Joshua? I mean, yes, I'm definitely much more of a... I'm definitely like a cat person over a dog person. I've never been big into dogs, which I don't know. I've been around them sometimes. Like we visited family or friends or something that have dogs, and I've never... It seems like an unpopular opinion because there are so many people that just love dogs, but I personally haven't. Like I've always just been jumped on by them, and they've just started jumping and licking and barking, and it's like I've always been much more of a... Okay, gotta be a little bit careful with the warper there. I've always been much more of a cat person. I feel like their personality is more like mine, where it's just more chill, more laid back, more relaxed, unlike a dog, which is like really high energy. Really high energy. So I think we needed diamond for... What do we need diamond for? I think for the drill arm, which could actually be really helpful. So I think we need 2 more. I'm really wanting to just craft a battery first. That way we can use our... Sea Glide. Okay, there's another diamond. Hopefully there's another shale sitting around here somewhere. We should probably head back before our oxygen runs out. Okay, you started 2 years ago and posted back in the days. Okay. It was just disappointingly slop. Okay, so you just weren't happy with what you were putting out. Alright. Johannes is here, what's up? Welcome, Johannes. I think we have... Yeah, we got copper, we got... Oh, I think we lost... for some reason we don't have any of the acid mushrooms. So I guess those are some of the things we lost when we died. Hopefully there's some nearby. But where's Danny today? Most likely working. It seems like even when he does join the streams, he's still working while he's joining the stream. So he's busy. I think he's got a couple different jobs that he works. So that's what I would assume. I would assume he is working today. Okay, let's just head back. Back to school. Has your school started yet, Johannes? I know there's, like, apparently here in Arizona, the school starts. I didn't know they started this early, but they started like a full week and a half ago. Like, they start in early August, but I think most schools, I thought they started in September. Like, when we lived in Oregon, it was September when they started, but I mean, I guess here in Arizona, school has already started and been going for a week and a half or so. So, okay, let's collect. I guess we can only get 4 of them. Okay. Let's head back here. Oh man, I keep forgetting can we make a fabricator yet? What do we need for a... I thought it was just titanium. Okay, yeah, we can. It's honestly, it's going to be helpful to have this here. We'll do it. Here in Arizona, it started a week ago. Also, Fenrir, what are you doing here? I thought you said you were going to try and get some sleep before tomorrow. Because you weren't feeling great. I love having you here, but go take care of that, bro. I mean, it's great having you here, but don't force yourself to watch just because you feel like you have to support or something. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, we were making batteries. Okay, so it's 2 to 1. We might be able to make, looks like 2 of them. And okay, we have a battery for that. We'll have 1 extra, I guess, and 1 dead one. So I think, let's see, death module 1. Okay, do we have 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, we're just gonna try to let's clear up some storage, and then just try to get as much copper as we can. Or sorry, not copper, titanium. Couldn't miss peak. I don't know if this is peak, Fenrir. I'm not feeling like, I mean, you know, I've been struggling a bit as well, so it's like I'm not feeling 100% today. I feel like I'm like, it's not like the streams are super high energy anyway, but I feel like this is even lower energy than normal. So I don't know how peak this is gonna be, but I'll try not to disappoint. Ever in your life you've been forced to watch actually hurt? No, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't think that you were. It's not like I thought that. I just didn't want you to. I just don't know how you're feeling about things. Just because I know you mentioned earlier you were gonna get going, so I didn't know if you would just change your mind or if you felt any kind of. I mean, I assumed not, but I don't know. I didn't want to make assumptions. Okay, I think we need, how much more titanium? I think 5 more. This is chill, it's comforting. Alright, well, that's good. I'm glad. How about Undertale Yellow? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know you love Undertale Yellow, but I mean, we've got the message. I know you love. I know you love that game. We actually might. Yeah, well, yoink. Should we get any more rubies? I mean, one I think is all we need. I forget what we needed it for, but maybe for the depth module we needed another one. Okay, these fish gotta go. Okay, I think one more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, one more titanium should do it. Okay, please. Okay, that's copper. We'll still take it. We can get it from this. I do like that once you already have a blueprint unlocked, scanning it again gives you titanium. I think that's helpful just because it seems like you need titanium in pretty much everything. Alright. That's our whole inventory. Alright, well, we'll head back to the Sea Moth. No progress on members only stream. By the way, no pressure. Not. I mean, members only stream? I've thought about members only videos. I forget if you've. The members only streams. I don't actually know how to. I haven't looked at all into how to do that. Because I think I start. Yeah, I'd have to look into how to do that because I know whenever I go live from OBS Studio, and there's not an option to set like members only or anything there. So it must be. Yeah, I don't know how that would work because I would probably have to start a stream from YouTube Studio, which would allow you to select, but then I wouldn't be streaming to. Then I would just be streaming on YouTube as opposed to the other two platforms. So I don't know how to do a members only stream. I've thought about doing members only videos potentially of, you know, a behind the scenes type of stuff, but there hasn't been any significant progress towards that other than the thought. So not really. Confession, you're a Darthard Undertale fan? Alright, well maybe you and Oyan will get along well. Okay, let's at least clear up some inventory by making a couple ingots. So if you like Josh Squash, you love Josh Squash Premium. True, but I mean, I've mentioned this before, but like part of the reason why I'm not doing it is just because I don't know. I don't want to be like one of those YouTubers that just sells out and like is just in it for the money. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's like a step in that direction, like charging to unlock special videos. I know it's not, like, maybe it's not, I mean, I know it's just optional to unlock some extra kinds of perks, but it's still, I don't know, it still feels a little bit like that. I guess that's part of the reason why I haven't done like members only videos yet. It's just because I've liked the idea of having anyone just be able to watch the videos or the streams, but Alright, I think we'll head down now. Because we desperately need to get some nickel. I mean, if you guys were here in the Subnautica streams like a couple months ago, you remember that we had this same issue. Like, nickel is just such a rare commodity for some reason. Like, for some reason, we just cannot find nickel. Even when we go to the biome where there's supposed to be an abundance of nickel. So, let's see. We do kind of, you know what? We do kind of really need food and water. I think we might have maybe one water here. No, we must have used it, or... Okay, well let's get ourselves some food real quick before we make the trip down, because I don't know how much food there's gonna be down in the Lost River area. So hopefully, okay, there's some fish here. Dang, these, I don't know why these are hard to catch. We'll try to get a little bit more salt as well, just because we're gonna need to cure the fish. I mean, I guess boomerangs work for food. I think peepers are a better source. Yeah, 1, 2, 5, and 4 boomerangs. Okay. Dang, this is just, yeah, alright, I guess there's not really any peepers here. That's alright. We do need to go to a... Yeah, we're gonna need to go to a spot where there's bladderfish, though, just because... I mean, maybe we don't need to. We could make ourselves... We should have the... Yeah. We should have the bleach recipe. Okay, there we go. Okay. We try and make ourselves some disinfected water as well. Okay. Dang, we still do not have a... It's actually a little bit scary. We don't have a source of water yet, and our water is going downhill. So you're gonna chill for a bit, Noobster? Okay, sounds good. Come on, I need a... Let's go this direction. I mean, at least the direction of this is where our original spawn point was, which is kind of in the shallows. So at least we know that there are bladderfish in this direction. Taking us kind of a while to get there, though. Alright. How's it going? Yearsley, is that Is that Sherlock on a different account? In the new? Are you... You're new here? Alright, if you are new, there's someone that often joins the streams whose last name is Yearly. Or no, maybe it's Yeardsley, but there's someone that often joins the streams. Okay, also we don't need all these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Whoa, our water's at 2. Okay. Don't know. Okay, we gotta go now. Didn't realize our water was so low. It looks like there's more than 2, but I guess not. Is the shelf on my back a euphemism of all the female interactions I've had? The shelf in the background? Oh, yeah, the one with nothing on it? Ah, yes, very fun. Okay, yeah, we need to get watered like this second. We're losing health. I mean, I guess we have a first aid kit in this, so it's not the end of the world, but alright. We will cook a few boomerangs and then probably save the rest. Let's see. Okay, we only have 3 salt. Okay, well that'll let us cook 3 fish and save it for later, I guess. So we have some water. Alright, this is not too bad. Then we can, I guess, eat the other 2. What do you guys... Let's see. Oyan can recommend games in Roblox if anyone's interested. I mean, feel free to recommend them. Again, it's been a while since I don't play Roblox consistently. It's been a while since I've logged in, but I mean, feel free to share them if anyone else here plays Roblox. Johannes, you're watching over on TikTok. Nice. It's your dad's phone. You should get yours. Okay. So it is you, Sherlock, just different device again. Feels like you've been on everyone's device. You've been on... I know you've been on like your sister's before, your mom's, and now it's your dad's. Okay. Well... I mean, eating it is not going to do anything, but letting it go, it's just going to spoil, and we're probably going to have to toss it out anyway. All right, well let's head back. I think. Do we have another battery? We do. Okay. All right. Well. Now begins the journey down to look for nickel. So okay, hold on. You said you're telling me you're gonna get killed if your parents know that you eat non-veg. Is that non-vegetarian? Non-veg is crap. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, yeah, I was vegetarian for a while just because this was years ago, but I was vegetarian for a while just because meat was not, it's not like I didn't like meat or because I was doing it for religious reasons or because I, you know, didn't want to eat animals. Like, meat just was not a part of my diet for some reason. Like, I was okay without it. And then I ate it at a barbecue, and I was like, dang, I've been missing out. Like I don't eat a ton of meat now. It's not like I gorge it on every meal, but it's definitely really good to have, like, in moderation. Like, having a little bit of chicken, a little bit of steak from time to time. I think that's how you should eat. It's like, I think you should eat a balanced... just a balanced diet of... Should we? Okay, we're gonna leave the concert here. I think it's important to eat a balanced diet. So that's what I try to do. I try to eat a mix of like vegetarian foods, but also have a little bit of meat from now to, every now and then. Gotta go now, Johannes. Sounds good. Hopefully, good luck with school tomorrow. You guys are talking about Switches. My younger brother's got one. My younger brother's got a Switch. I've never had one, but he'll play on his a lot. You need junk food in your diet? Occasionally, yes. I think it's important to have a free day. Like I'll do that sometimes. Like it's important to eat healthy, but it is important, I think, every now and then. Like for me, I think some people have it more frequently. For me, it's like once every week or two, just because I don't have it a lot, but there are days where I just completely splurge. Like I think it's important to have a free day where you just completely disregard your diet for a day. Like I think there's definitely, I think there's a decent amount of health benefits to just maybe one day a week having a junk meal or a free day or whatnot. All right, Johannes, good luck. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I think we'll just, I'm trying to think, is there anything we're forgetting? I mean, obviously the prawn suit's here. It's just nickel, and then what do we need for, hold on, what do we need for the module 2? That's module 2. So lithium, we need kyanite. That's found in the dang lava zone. So I'm tempted to just bring the prawn. Do we bring the prawn suit with us? Probably, right? I mean, yeah, because I'm thinking we can. No, because we need. It's gonna need to be in the moon pool anyway to make the first upgrade. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be beneficial to take it with us. We'll just descend. Hopefully, we pretty much just ascended directly over the Lost River, so it should be. You should just be able to descend and be there. So, can you get rabies from a cat scratch? I don't know. Never heard of that. I mean, I would assume it's not. I don't know. I would assume it's not impossible. Maybe just really unlikely. But maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Okay. Hopefully, it's going to be a tight fit. Okay. Kind of hard to see. I think we're good for a little bit. There's a chance, extremely rare. Okay. Yeah, I guess it does help if you've been vaccinated, I'm sure. Like there's I mean, I'm sure I got when I was a kid, I'm sure I got a vaccine for that. Okay. Which direction do we go in now? I guess it's behind us? I think, yeah. I mean, I hope this is the right way. Okay, we'll switch cameras to here. All right. I'm really regretting. Hold on, what do you need for the? Let's just look real quick. What do you need for the sonar upgrade? Because that would help us loads if we had that. It is the Cyclops sonar upgrade, computer chip and magnetite. Do we need the mod station for that? What do we need for the... Or is it just the fabricator? I forget how you... Oh, okay, no, I'm guessing it's the probably the Cyclops vehicle upgrade. So we should have that though. 3 magnetite and then just a computer chip, right? Computer chip. Table coral, please tell me we have that. If we left the table coral... Okay, thank goodness. Table coral... What else? Gold and then just copper wire? Okay, we have that. Alright, we should actually be... Yeah, we should be good. It's going to be quite helpful to have... Okay, computer chip. Let's go over to the Cyclops upgrade console. Sherlock said no rabies from cat. Okay, sonar upgrade. Yes, we'll take that. And upgrade consoles over here. There we go. This should help us out. I think the only downside with this... is there a way to... Maybe there's not a way to activate sonar when you're on the outside cameras. Okay, that helps out a ton though. I think. Yes. The only downside is that our battery, let's see, 86. Hopefully it doesn't go down too fast. This is the way, right? No, this is a wall. Creature attack? What are we getting attacked by? I feel like the sonar didn't... It would help us out if we could... Maybe we can't. Maybe we can go to the cameras. Okay, there we go. That helps us out a bit. So that is... Where should we be going? Over there, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. It's gotta be... Yeah, it's gotta be that direction. Alright. Noobster, you're gonna head out? Sounds good. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Okay, yeah, so this is the right way. Which direction do we go now? Go here or up here? It's gotta be this way, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we can go in now. Holy! There's no way. This is what I'm saying. Our battery is depleting, like, unnaturally quickly. It was at 86% a minute and a half ago, and now it's at 70. How is that? How have we lost 16% battery in a minute and a half? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we have the... Okay, let's power that off. We have the engine efficiency module, right? In the upgrades? Yeah, engine efficiency model, recycle heat to increase engine efficiency. Apparently that just does nothing. Because we... Okay. Yeah, apparently that doesn't do much. Because we have the efficiency module and it's just not helping us out all that much. We're not going to be able to take the Seamoth out because the depth module it only allows up to 200 meters of depth. We're at 600. So, okay, well let's Let's look around for some nickel. It's going to be tough because we're not going to have a vehicle. So we're going to be looking for nickel and also having to monitor our oxygen pretty intently at the same time. And also making sure we don't get too far away from our ship. Is that nickel? Shale, okay. We'll take that. Okay. Gotta pretty much always keep it in our sights. I think we just need 2. Oh, hold on. Okay, our oxygen's going down pretty quickly, actually. I think we need 2 more nickel, and then we'll have enough for at least the first depth module, and then we can pack it up in here because we don't need the moon pool anymore. So, okay. Welcome back, Sherlock. Your favorite's hummus. I like hummus quite a bit as well. What, is Fenrir not a fan of it? Hummus is a dip. Are you guys talking about whether or not it's a sauce? I mean, yeah, I would say hummus is. I've always thought of it more as more of a dip, just because sauce is normally something that you. I don't know though. There's some sauce like Chick-fil-A sauce which you dip nuggets into or something. So, like there are some sauces which you. Okay, that's not good. There are some sauces which you can technically dip, but I'd say in general I've... Holy. Okay. I don't know... We don't... It's not like we have a stasis rifle or something to really combat that, so you kind of just have to constantly move, I think. We did get another nickel though, so we just need 1 more. I mean, literally 1 more nickel and we're gone. We're heading up. It's tempting though, because we're actually... Okay, we're not losing health, right? It's tempting because we're actually finding nickel. Holy! How have we found 3 nickel in a minute? It took us like 2 hours to find this much nickel last time. Maybe I was looking... Oh, uh-oh. Where's our ship? Oh, oh no.
30 seconds.
We wandered too far. Hopefully we don't lose our nickel. Just... We're gonna lose some belongings. As long as we don't lose the nickel, I'm happy with that. I feel like it takes your... Died and lost some belongings. What belongings did we lose? We lost the nickel. Well... I should have expected that. Hopefully that means... Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mean that... It's like, hopefully it respawned on the walls, because there's not a whole lot of nickel that spawns in. So, like, we lost the nickel that we had, but hopefully that means it just, like, appears back there, because otherwise we would not be in a good spot. Okay, let's get out here. How's it going, Gaming with Ash? Welcome. Or did you... I don't know if you're Annihilator or if you're someone else, but like if you change your username, but welcome, Ash. Alright, now we kind of know where to look. Seems like it's up higher on these walls. As opposed to, I think whenever I've looked in the past, I've always looked like down low. But clearly most of the nickel is like up on these walls. Let's look here again. I don't see, I'm pretty sure we collected nickel from here last time, so I don't think it's back. That's kind of, that's discouraging. We got 3 nickel in like no time at all, and then we just proceeded to lose it. Well, let's see if there's anything. Okay, hold on. No, there's a nickel. Maybe it did. Oh, we're just gonna duck in here to avoid the ghost. We're gonna head back before we be dumb and die here again. So, if you're hungry, can we go back to hating on Josh? Or you could not. You could you could keep talking about food. You don't need to always hate on me. Torino, what's up? I missed your message a bit earlier, but yes, I do play Clash. We'll still occasionally stream it. I think we streamed it just a couple days ago. So I'll play Clash along with other games. Okay, is that another? Okay, that's a quartz. Where is the ghost? Because I hear it. Oh, okay. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna say I hear it shrieking, but I don't actually see it. So we technically only need one more. We could just find one more nickel and be gone. Or we could try and stay and try to find a little bit more once we do, but I mean, it makes the most sense to just head up once we have the bare minimum resources we need. Help. Thankfully, I think the... Whoa. Okay. Thankfully, I think the hitboxes on the Ghost Leviathans are pretty forgiving. Like, if it brushes up against you...
30 seconds.
Thankfully, yeah, the hitboxes, it normally has to be, like, directly on you. Please tell me we can make it. Oh, come on, we're right there. Okay, that was as close as as close of a call as it could have been. Let's go a little bit deeper, just because. And we might. Okay, let's turn on this thing. Or no, not that. This silent running. I think that prevents the Ghost Leviathan from coming after you, if I remember right. Just because I think it might work based on sound. So if you just click that button, I think it kind of prevents sound, so at least your vehicle doesn't get attacked. And we will just park it right in the middle here. There we go. Turn it off. Our battery is still depleting like crazy for some reason. You love me? How can you say that, Sherlock? We've never even... Wait. Why is it all red? Oh, I guess it's because we got that on. Okay, you know what? We'll keep it there. I mean, thank you, Sherlock, but we've never even met. Okay. Bro reading fake chat. That wasn't a fake. I mean, you guys can see the chat. Is that nickel or is that... I think that might be the crystalline... Crystalline sulfur. Is that nickel? Nope, it's just an illusion. Sometimes the walls give you like... gives you the illusion that there's something there. I think that's a nickel though, surely. Okay, we got the last one that we need. Alright. Real question. Should we head up or stay down and look for more nickel? We have everything that we need to make the first depth module. I think it's probably smartest to go up. But it would be a little bit more safe on time to just do a bit more searching while we're here. I'm fine with either, but we could just go up and make the prawn suit depth module. That would be the safest option. You love in a straight brotherly way? Alright, that's fair. Yeah. Love you in a brotherly way as well. Okay, we'll just get our oxygen back. Head back down. I think we'll look just a tad more, just because there's... Yeah, there we go. So I guess that's a little tip for you guys. I don't know how many of you guys are planning on playing Subnautica in the future, but that is something that I learned, I guess, second time playing it through, is that all the nickel seems to be up high and on the walls. I probably spent hours or close to hours looking like on the base or looking on the floor, but apparently all the nickel is up here. So just step out the way. Where have our... Whoa! Yeah, okay, that caught me off guard a little bit. Didn't realize he was still going to be right there. Alright, I think that might be our cue to head back. Yes, we'll scour just a tiny bit for some more nickel, but I think we'll head back before I do anything stupid. Okay. Should be good still. Alright. Let's go pilot sub. Turn on the engine. We are not going to use our radar or our sonar just because it takes up so much battery. We do technically have a charger up at our little base, but I think I know how to... It should just be pretty much a straight shot through here and then ascend. So, you've been fighting with acne recently? You've been asked to follow a clean diet? Alright, have you noticed any results from it yet? I do know that plays a pretty big role. It's like eating a lot of oily processed food, I think, can be a cause. How are the dinosaurs like? Okay. Oh no, Uma's 7. Oh yeah, 2 plus 5 equals 7. That's fair. I guess by that logic, I'm only 4. I'm only 4 years old. 40. 4 plus 0 equals. Oh, I'm just kidding. All right, we should. The only thing I don't like is that these these tunnels. There, it's not like completely a straight shot up. Like you have to go straight up, but the tunnel also like zigzags slightly. But let's, yeah, like that. It's just pieces of wreckage and whatnot in the way. Okay, let's try this. Not any significant results? Okay. How long have you been on like a healthier diet? Like, has it just started? Have you been doing it for a few weeks? I'm really tempted to, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna turn on the sonar just because that'll help out so much. Yeah. Just because it'll tell us exactly where the walls are, where before it was just complete darkness. Okay. Turn this off. 25%. Dude, it's crazy how much. Maybe the silent running. Maybe that takes up some battery as well. But okay. Back to the prawn suit we go. Should we? Guess we have to go this direction anyway, just to get the prawn suit back up in here. Just started a few days ago. Okay. You were asked to take Accutane, but you declined? Okay, I think I've heard of that. Isn't that where you... I think my brother-in-law might have done that. I don't know exactly what that is, but isn't that like a treatment to... to try and help mitigate breakouts? Okay. I guess maybe it is the couple of things we turned on because our battery's still at 25. Alright. 100% charge. Let's unload these. Unload all the power cells that are depleted, which apparently is all of them. Okay.
All systems online.
We're just going to do a little bit of a switcheroo here. Okay. Depth module Mark 1. This should take us, I don't know how deep, but like maybe 1,300 meters? 1,200? Let's see. Depth module Mark 1. 1,300 meters. Alright. It's pretty good. I think we will charge a couple of our power cells now. And then we'll just put this in the Cyclops. We'll be good to go. We should really have the... I do really want to make the drill arm, just because there's a lot of things that you can drill once you get deeper, including like where is the... Okay, there we go. including kyanite, which I think is what we need for the next. We just barely didn't have enough boost, which is what we need for the next module. But that contains a really strong medicine that affects the body. Okay, weak eyesight, dried lips, back pain. Okay, yeah, that might be. I didn't realize there were a bunch of side effects like that, but maybe it's a smart thing to turn it down then if there's a lot of negative side effects that can come with it. Okay, so how many diamond do we have? We have... Is that it? We only have 1 diamond? I thought we had more. I think we need... Okay, where is it? Prawn suit, drill arm. Grapple arm could be helpful, but I don't even know how we get benzene. So drill arm, we need diamond, titanium, and lithium. Benzene isn't even... Wait, we don't even have the recipe or anything unlocked for that. Okay, so we need just... I don't know if we have any diamond down here. We do not. I guess it's just the 1 diamond then. Would I rather watch Josh or Cooked? Well, I read 3 words, make up my own conclusions. Me? Okay, well let's... I guess we can't go just yet. We still need the ion power cells from this. I wonder if there's any... I thought there was storage on the sea moth, right? No, maybe not. Maybe it has to be... Maybe you have to add it with a storage module. I guess maybe there is. I thought it came as default, but I suppose not. All right. Hopefully these don't take too long to charge. Okay. They're charging a bit. Let me actually look up where you find diamond, because let's see where to get diamond, because getting the what's it called, getting the drill arm is probably going to be really helpful. And honestly, we're actually going to make another storage module just for the prawn suit, because I think it comes with a little bit of storage, but we might need more storage for what we're going down there for. So where to find... Okay. Let's see what this says. Late, but you're here. That's all right, Danny. Good to have you here. We started streaming a little bit late as well. So let's pull up the coordinates and see what will be closest. So there is jelly. We can go to the jelly shroom caves, which is actually not too far from here. Before we do, let's actually... These should be pretty much charged, so let's put in the new dead ones. And we'll look for some titanium while we're at it as well.
All systems online.
Okay, where to now? I think we... What is that thing? Why? Okay, I don't know why. Why is it just attached to my... Just latched itself onto the Cyclops. Alright. Let's grab a lithium as well, which we're going to need. We don't have any titanium, but that's alright. Okay. Let's pull these up again. So... I think we need to be going... We don't have a compass on this thing. But this looks like the right way to the jelly shroom caves under the... Okay, under the grassy plateau. So we're in the grassy plateaus now. I guess we're just looking for an opening underground. I'm the other name for ravishing. What does that mean? Okay, also we're gonna... Yes, we're gonna try and get some... Okay, we can discard that. We're gonna eat some of our food and pick up some titanium here. What is up, Clax? Is this like an alternate account, or did you change your username? Sounds like you know who I am. But if you're new here, welcome. Okay, I'm not seeing any... There we go. So, I guess we just need one scrap metal. And then hopefully we can get some... Hopefully we can get 3 more. Okay, so it's at 5:15. And then -50, so it should be like right over here, I guess. Yeah, right near life pod 17. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Let us look for some shale near here. No, you're new. You're just watching Subnautica. Okay, nice. Well, it's nice to meet you, Clax. We've played Subnautica once before. This is kind of our second playthrough. It's been a little while since we played it last, but we are currently looking for... You know what? Why don't... No. Here, let's take the sea moth in here. I think it should be big enough to navigate in here. Right now, we're looking for some diamond. So we are currently on the hunt for some shale. So I said this could be a good place to look. These jelly shroom caves. So we are gonna look around a bit. See if we can... I think we need 3 more diamonds for the drill arm. And then we're gonna attach that to the prawn suit to see if we can't go down to the Lost River and even the lava zone, because we have the... Okay, magnetite. I guess we'll... Yeah, we have the depth module for, I think, the Cyclops and the prawn suit, so we should be able to go pretty deep with it. I guess we're just finding magnetite today. And a PDA. Well, ravishing means unusually attractive. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Uma. I thought it meant hungry. Maybe I'm thinking of another word. Like if you're... Well, maybe it's a similar word I'm thinking of. That means hungry, but... There's a shale. I think maybe it gives either gold or diamond. So let's hop in and actually drive around a bit, because we should be able to drive at least like on the, we're almost at the crush depth, but we should be able to drive around the very top, hopefully, to look for some shale. Playing Subnautica right now. You're doing stuff to your base. Nice. I mean, I know Subnautica 2 you can play with other people, but I wish that it's not quite the same as Subnautica 1, but I've actually never even played the second version, but I've always thought it'd be cool to play with someone who is like, and like when I play Minecraft, it's kind of the same thing. I like playing with people who are more creative and can kind of make houses and bases, because I've always been more the type that likes to go out and explore and find resources and materials. I've never been a super creative person, so typically my base looks really garbage. A lot of times my base is just the very bare minimum. I'm not a super creative person, so I always find it fun, at least in Minecraft, like to play with someone who, bro, we're not getting diamond. To play with someone who is a bit more on the creative, architectural side of things. Okay, well, we found a few pieces of shale, but so far they've only given us gold, lithium. Okay, we need to drop some things, actually. Drop some of these. We can get more copper. Honestly, we don't even need these titanium. So, we are gonna... Okay, there we go. Now we're getting more gold, I guess. Maybe we go around to a different part. Okay. There's a mod for Subnautica multiplayer, but you think it's for PC? Can you even? I thought Subnautica was like only a PC game. Can you play it on mobile, or can you play it in other ways? Because I mean, I guess that was just an assumption. I assumed that Subnautica was only able to be played on PC, but I guess that'd be cool if you could play it on other devices.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Okay,
Hull
let's...
damage imminent.
We're pretty much right at our crush depth.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, let's put a slightly fresher battery in. So we need two more. Two more diamond, and then we are out. Maybe I'm going too deep. Not really seeing much shale over here. You just Googled alternate word for very handsome. It said ravishing. Okay, it might be. Honestly, I'm not super great with. It's embarrassing because English is my first and only language that I speak, but there's still quite a few words that I don't know. But thank you, Uma. That I appreciate the compliment. No one could be as beautiful as Josh. Okay, well, I mean that's not true. There's a ton of attractive people out there. Dang, are we? Oh, there we go. Okay, please, diamond. There we go. All right, last one. Last one, but we also need to get back to the sea moth. Our oxygen is Uh-oh. Can we make it? Please, no. We're 20 meters away. Holy... Okay. That was... I thought we were going to be cooked there for sure. We were, like, pretty much blacked out. Alright. Just any shale with diamond will do the job.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
And that is... Okay. Need a drill for that. I feel like we've covered a lot of this area. There we go. Okay, diamond. Gold, alright. There's another one. Oh no, it's magnetite. How much room do we have? We have, okay, we have one more spot. So we gotta get diamond. That's lithium. Let's actually drop a gold for lithium. I personally think I like lithium a bit more. Diamond, there we go. That is the last piece that we need. We're heading back. We got everything we need for the drill arm. We got the prawn suit upgrade as well. So we got everything to head down, I think, to the lava zone. I think we'll be all good. We'll check what we need for the second depth module for the prawn suit, just because there's a chance we need some kind of... Like, we have lithium, we have magnetite, we have some other... We should be okay if we end up... If we end up needing one of those metals, but... We are getting a little bit low on... That was our last bit of food. Honestly, this is gonna be... I don't know how well we're gonna be able to get food down there in the lava zone. I don't know if there's any fish that you can... Maybe there are. Maybe there are fish down there that you can catch and cook, but... It's my favorite game ever. I don't know. Honestly, it's I don't think I have one. I mean, obviously I enjoy Subnautica. I don't know if it's my favorite game ever. Like, it's a really fun game. But I don't know about favorite game ever. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's put these back. Let's convert this. How about you, Uma? What's your favorite game? I know you mentioned something about... Was it Mario Galaxy or something? I remember you mentioning something about how you really liked that game. I don't know if that's your favorite, but... Okay, where do we build the drill arm? Do we have to build it here? We might have to. Let's hop on real quick, just to, because we may have to upgrade it on the... Is it on the mod station? No, it's not here. So for the prawn suit, okay, it's pretty much just... Okay, it's just kyanite for the next prawn suit upgrade. So you could find that probably really easy in the lava zone. Play Subnautica. Oh, on PlayStation. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I forget you can play it on console. So beautiful that you can't even stare. Alright, well, you guys are flattering me maybe a bit too much, but thank you. What's up, Anemic? I think it did. Yeah, okay, there we go. Drill arm. Super Mario Bros. That is, yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Minecraft server still cooked. Yes, I haven't worked on it yet, Anemic. I haven't. The Minecraft server is still not working for people. Okay, is the drill arm already installed? Or do we just... Okay, no, there we go. I guess, where do we... Is it access upgrades? Okay, let's get into the... Let's get in. We're swimming around like a... We're like doing hops out of the air like a dolphin at SeaWorld. Okay, let's... First, let's repair it. Then let's put on our drill arm. What's up, gameplay? I played a lot of arcade games. Like ones on the actual like machine arcade. Not a ton. Okay, is it in the upgrades? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Drill arm is there. Might as well put the extra storage there as well. And yeah, that should be... It's fully repaired. It's fully charged. Let's dock this. And then I think the last thing is just getting a little bit of food. Also, our shadow looks kind of goofy. Got like little chicken legs. Okay. Come on, we just gotta get a little bit higher. Alright, so this is all ready to go. I think Cyclops as a whole is pretty much all charged once we get the battery packs, or the what are they called? Ion or power cells. I don't know why I keep forgetting what they're called, but power cells are there. You fell into the endless void in your prawn suit. Dang, I almost did. I dropped from the Cyclops without looking like how deep it was beneath me, and I ended up falling pretty far, but thankfully there was ground beneath. But I almost fell into a void. Sometimes I forget to check the depth. I forget that it's not like the sea moth where you can just navigate really easily. So okay, gameplay. Come on, let's keep that kind of chat out. I think we're good to go unless there's anything we need from... You know what? We'll take some of these just because we have a lot of storage in... Wait, we had a couple diamond here. Okay, well that would have been nice to know. Let's... I guess we can clear up some space by just putting our power cells in here real quick. So everything comes from love. Yeah, but it's not necessarily always like making sexual comments. You know, I trust you're a good guy. Like, I know you probably don't mean any foul intention, but there's definitely a limit. Like, even with Fenrir, like, everything he says is out of love as well, but every once in a while he'll say something that is maybe a bit suspect. But I mean, yeah, I don't think you'd ever do... Like, you seem like a good guy. I don't think you would do anything out of malicious intent. Okay, we'll just gather the last few materials from this. And then we'll transport them here, and then just get a little bit more food and water, and we'll be good to go. So... Okay, from the 90s or 2000s? Not really. My uncle, like one of my uncles is really into that sort of thing, and he used to have an arcade machine. Like, he has a passion for, I don't know if he builds a lot of the arcade machines. I think he'll collect some of them as well, but he's like really big into arcade and retro games, and so I've never actually... I stayed at his house once since we've been in Arizona, but it was just to like... It was just to stay the night after I got picked up from the airport. But he has like a whole room in his house that is just like filled with arcade machines. I've never actually been there and like played any of the arcade machines. but he's really into collecting them. When both of our families lived back in Oregon, he had one of them. He had an arcade machine that I would play with my cousins sometimes when we would go to visit. But I would say in general, I haven't played a ton of arcade games from that period. Okay, just do lithium there. I guess it doesn't really matter too much where things are stored. We have these batteries. We might need... The engine's turned off, right? Yeah, engine's turned off. Okay. That's that. Okay, last thing before we go, we will collect just some acid mushrooms and some salt and fish. Then we'll be all good to go. Not gonna make any jokes. It only be truths, and the truths are stunning. If I liked women, I'd be your favorite one. All right. Thank you, Danny. I mean, it's true. Like, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to be overly strict. Like, I don't want to be overly strict on people's language, but on the other hand, it's like, if anyone's making, like, you know, weirdly, okay, where did this come from? If anyone's making like I prefer not to hear sexual jokes if it can be helped. So it's just like preference, though. I don't want to be like a party pooper and prevent people from making jokes, but at the same time, it's important to keep things clean as well. I think we'll get we might as well get eight of them. We'll drop the dead batteries and just keep getting salt and fish and and we're also gonna need, I guess we're gonna need some stuff for water as well, so we will need, I guess, a lot of salt. So, do I eat mushrooms in real life? Sometimes. I don't necessarily, like, I do like them in real life. I don't, like, go out and specifically buy them and cook them up myself a ton, but I do like mushrooms. Like, I'll have them sauteed. I've never had them on a pizza, but I'd imagine I probably wouldn't mind them on a pizza, so I do like mushrooms in real life. Don't have a ton of them, just because I don't like saute a bunch of vegetables necessarily for myself. But I definitely like mushrooms. So, magic mushrooms before streaming. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of mushrooms that a lot of people like. So, I've never partook in that. I don't plan to, but regular non-hallucinogenic mushrooms, yes, definitely. All right, let's take stock of what we need. So we need probably maybe 6 coral tubes. Let's head back in the direction of this, because we know there's coral tubes over here. We need maybe 6 coral tube samples, 6 fish, and 12, like 6 of the peepers, and then maybe 12 salt. And then that should be enough of a haul to for us to subsist on. Is that the right word? Subsist down there. So thankfully there's quite a bit of salt here. So we have 8. Let's try to get 4 more. Trying to replace your bioreactors with nuclear reactors. Honestly, I've never... That's kind of an area of the game where I haven't experimented or played a whole lot. Like, I as far as power sources go, that's a part of the game where I'm very much a noob. Like I've only ever really used solar panels as far as a source of power. Like I think I had one bioreactor when I made a base like in the Lost River, and I think I used a bioreactor there. But as far as nuclear reactors or whatnot, that's an area of the game where I haven't really experimented a whole lot. But I'm assuming if you're trying to upgrade to nuclear reactors, I'm assuming that's a better source of power. From what I remember, the bioreactor was like you put any kind of organic material, like a plant or a fish or anything into it, and it would just run for a really long time. Okay, this is... I don't know what that is. Alright, we should have... Okay, we have more than enough salt. I think we'll try making the water first. So... do I plan on changing my hairstyle? I mean, I don't have any plans to change it in the near future. I mean, it's pretty much just... I pretty much just keep it this. I pretty much just keep it like this. It grows slightly longer sometimes, and then I'll cut it. But I don't really. It's not like I've ever gotten any particular kind of hairstyle, so I don't know. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. It'll sometimes look sloppier or messier when it's a little bit longer, but that's about it. All right. This next part may be a little bit boring as we just craft materials to prepare for our trip down. No, that's not what we need. We need this. Long hair would look amazing. I don't know. I've never tried it. Like, I think, I don't know how long ago this was. Maybe a month ago. Whenever, like, before I cut my hair last time, it did end up getting really long. That's pretty much the longest it's ever. That's pretty much the longest it's ever gotten. I've never had any kind of long. I've never really had any kind of long hair. It's just never tried growing it out. I don't know if it would look good on me. I've always liked having shorter hair just because it's unpowered. Isn't it daytime? Oh, come on. It's a solar powered fabricator and it's sunny out. Okay, well, okay, I guess that's all the coral tubes we have. So we need, I guess we can make a couple more. Wait, no, we can make a little bit more water. Oh man, we don't have enough. Guess we have to wait for it to charge up. We're kind of far away from, we're like 800 meters away. I probably should have brought, maybe I shouldn't have brought the prawn suit would have extra storage, but it would have taken a little while to navigate. If I had to choose $10 million or saving your and your twin's life, what would I choose? I mean, I'm not going to kill a couple people for $10 million. Like, that would not sit right with me morally. I couldn't do that. So I would save you and twin. Okay, we'll try and get a little bit more copper so that we can just construct the batteries now. I don't know if there's any amount of money that would... Yeah, I don't know if there's any amount of money that would make it worth it. Like, I don't... And knowing that you would kill a couple people, essentially, by not choosing by not choosing that option. I don't know if I could. I don't know if there would be any amount of money that would make that feel worth it. This is kind of a. It's not a great spot to be in because I think we got too much salt, but on the other hand, we could kind of. Okay, well, there's one of the copper. Let's. Where'd it go? There we go. Let's pick that up real quick. He saved us. Yes, I mean, I like what would you guys choose? Like, even if it's someone that I had like I didn't know and I had never met, it still just wouldn't sit right with me. Because like at that point, what's the difference to going out and and murdering someone for $10 million? Because you're killing them either way. I don't know. That just yeah, yeah. Of course, I would choose to. Of course, I would choose to save you guys. All right. We need to make. We need 3 more copper. So let's look around for a bit. Even if it's someone you hated, you'd still save them. Yeah, that was kind of my thinking. Where it's like I don't think you can really put a price on a human life. Like even for 100 million, it's like it's still priceless just because it's irreplaceable. I mean, so all right. Hopefully we can get 1 more copper from some limestone outcrop. Yeah, I think the only people where killing is justified is if it saves the life of more people. Like if there's like I think it's better that 1 person dies than a ton of people die. So in the case of Adolf Hitler, obviously I condone that. Like had he been kept alive, more people would have died. So there's very few instances in which I believe killing someone is justified, but it's very few instances. But I still believe it's better that 1 person die than a ton of people die. So if there's someone that like him, where that would be the case, like that's justified then. But otherwise, taking someone else's life, I think, is just not. I don't think that would ever really be appropriate. 10 million, you can save several people. I guess that's that's an interesting point. Like, I don't know. Like, how would that work? Because with 10 million, maybe you could. Like, how would you save people? Like, I don't know, buy someone an essential organ that they need to survive. Like, I guess it becomes tricky then. Of like, would you intentionally kill someone to maybe save some other people? I don't know. What if that 1 person is your own, like, friend or family? I mean, I don't know. That's such a rare case. I don't know if that would ever, like, I don't even know how that would work. If my friend or family was like a serial killer and I somehow knew it and the police didn't and they hadn't been caught or sent to jail, I don't know when that would even be a scenario. But yeah, it doesn't really matter who it is. Like if there's someone that's causing the suffering or the death of a bunch of other people, then 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get 2 more salt and then just a bunch of peepers. Thankfully, the peepers, it looks like at this time of night, they like, it seems like they move slower. So you can catch them easier. Maybe. I'm not even seeing any of them. Here we go. No, that's... Okay. Still need a little bit more... We're going to get 2 more salt so that we can just cure... Cure the rest of our fish. Four. Okay, so 4 more. Right? Yes. You can save someone with money, but most of the world has money. You don't save people anyway. Most of the world has situations to be saved from, but it doesn't get support. Even if it's not a matter of life or death. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a tough... I probably still... I don't know what I would do in that scenario. If technically you could save more than 2 people with $10 million, I probably still wouldn't. I probably still wouldn't do it, just knowing that you're intentionally killing someone. But like then it's that dilemma of, like the train track dilemma of. Would you flip the switch to kill less people? You know, divert the train from 4 people to 1, sort of thing. What's up, J Chartisty? How are you doing? Okay, I think we have all the peepers that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Salt deposit. We just need 1 more salt. And we can also, we can head back as well, because we have a fabricator there that we can use to cook the food. All right, we are all ready to go. We have everything for the mission. Let's see, imagine someone took the money, killing those people, and then giving their family all the money. It's true. It's okay, it's JC. That's right. I forget. I forgot if it was J Chartisty or JC. Okay, I'll call you JC. So, hopefully you're doing well, JC. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. Hopefully you've been well. KM20, thank you for the gifts as well. All right, so we can go up to 1,300 meters deep, but once we get the kyanite from the lava zone, I think we'll be able to go deeper. We'll be able to go to 1,700 with the second depth module. So, your doc asks you to sleep early and wake up early and exercise, and you're still here. What time is it? 3 in the morning for you? Uma, you gotta get going. You gotta listen to. You can't disregard your doctor. As great as it is having you in the stream, taking care of yourself is always first priority. So. Okay, I think we just... What else do we need to make? Is that it? I guess maybe it was just the fish that we were waiting on. Okay, fish, water, batteries. Yeah, we are all... Alright, we got another water. Guess we'll take it. We are all good to go. We got everything that we need. I think prawn suit is... I guess we'll... I mean, there's not really a point in... I mean, it's got 100% battery. I guess we don't need to plug it in. And then we'll just have a dedicated... We'll probably just have a dedicated locker over here for... for what's it called, our food and water. So, see, this has got miscellaneous items. This has metals. Hopefully we have store. There we go. Okay. Let's fill that with food and water. We can put some excess water here. Alrighty. We are all ready to go, I think. Prawn suit is there. So lithium, titanium. Hold on, let's make sure we have 2 lithium and 5 titanium. Let's just. I know titanium is. It's not too hard to get down there, but let's make sure we got a couple. Oh, we have more. Oh, no, we stored the excess there. Okay, there's our food. We do have a couple lithium. And I'm sure we can get titanium down there somewhere. So, eating some cereal. Nice. What kind of cereal are you having? I mean, I think that's it. 91%. All right. Let us head down. Activate our cameras. I think hopefully we remember the coordinates to get back. I'm pretty sure we built this in the opposite direction. So let's align our ship this way. It would have been great to, maybe I should have put it like a beacon or something down. A beacon to mark the entrance to the Lost River. I think I did that last time, but Juanito, how's it going? Okay, we'll descend as well just so that we can see the floor. Have I ever had any skin related issues? Yes. Kind of. I forget what it's called. Let me... I can look up what it is. I have the... I think it's like... I forget what it's called. I thought it was hypo something. Where the skin on like your arms and legs, it's like slightly chicken poxy looking. Where there's little red... This is the right spot, right? Where it's, I don't know if it looks quite like chicken pox, not as serious, but I think there is something where, I don't know why it's, I think it's caused up by like backed up glands or something. But I have some of that on my legs and arms. So as far as my face goes, I haven't had any major acne or anything since I was like a teen. You know, like the normal teen acne. I haven't really had any issues since then, but my arms and legs have, I think whatever that's called. Okay, let's just briefly use our sonar just to see. Okay. And then we're going to promptly turn off our sonar because this thing sucks battery like crazy. So it's always tough. Yeah, that's why like you'll never, like very rarely, pretty much never do I wear like a short sleeve shirt, just because my skin is like, it's got, I don't know, it just, I mean, it's not something I'm overly self-conscious about or anything, but I just notice it's there. And you know, same thing. I think it's a bit worse on my legs, but I don't think it's, I looked it up, it's not like it's, don't believe it's harmless or anything. It's just kind of a cosmetically, it looks, just doesn't look like you have, I mean, just imperfections on the skin. So You never had any issues recently out of nowhere? Acne started loving you? Dang, has anything changed? Like, have you started any kind of school or classes? Like, do you think it's related to any kind of, like, did you start a new part-time job? Like, has there been anything that you kind of suspect was the cause of it? Or is it just, have you just been doing the exact same thing and it's just kind of come out of nowhere? Rima, you have acne too? That's alright. It seems like it's a... I think a lot of people are... I think a lot of people are really, you know, kind of aware and so a lot of times insecure about it. But I think because so many people have it, it's like it's a more common thing that you would think. If I see someone on the street with a bunch of acne, I don't really... It's not like I judge them or think of them any less just because it's common enough that, like, it is something that a lot of people feel self-conscious about, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just not something that I judge anyone on or think any less of them because of. So your poor lifestyle, not eating well, not getting enough sleep, that could be because of it. I think, honestly, I think sleep does have a pretty big factor because as of somewhat recently, like, it's hard to tell. It's not super bad now. My forehead has been getting not only a little bit greasier, but also there's been slightly more, like, very small, subtle bumps on my forehead. And it started since my sleep schedule has been out of whack. Like, before, I used to go to bed at, midnight, 1 p.m., a reasonable time. And, since I've started, staying up late, editing, recording videos late at night, like, it's definitely been worse because of that. So my diet hasn't been, like, my diet has still been pretty healthy. I've always eaten pretty healthy foods with I don't really eat anything with a bunch of oils or refined ingredients. I try to eat pretty healthy. My diet has stayed the same. It's just been sleep that's been the difference. So, all right, well, here we are. I don't think those things can attack us in here. So we should be good. You have severe acne because of you popping mini pimples and zits. You have a crater face. Dang, is there a way to... I think I've met a couple people in my life that have, like, a similar issue where, because they love popping their zits and their pimples, they have kind of a crater face as well. Is there any kind of, like, skincare that you take to help with that? Like, how do you, like, have you seen anyone about it? Have you seen a dermatologist that has kind of recommended how you, like, is the fix as simple as... I would assume the fix is more than just stop popping your pimples. Is there any kind of skincare or medication that you can use to treat that sort of thing? You can't get rid of it? Once you have they're there for life? Really? Okay. That's... I didn't know that. JC, you're kind of poor. Your dad won't buy a $1 game? Yeah, I have the same question as Ski Mask. What kind of game are you wanting that he won't buy for $1? Okay, I'm thinking, should we use our sonar here? The battery's gonna go down quickly. I think we can probably get away without it. Let's just go down here. Let's descend. Alright, this is officially the farthest we've made it in this world. Like, obviously we've been here before. Wait, can we... I forget if we can descend into this. I don't... maybe we have to go this way. I think we had to... Yeah. I think we have to maybe go down here. Okay, we're backing up right now. So, all right, this should be the entrance to the lava. So we can probably, hopefully we don't. I'm tempted to use. Okay, let's rotate a little bit. I'm tempted to use our sonar just because this is a part that is. I remember getting lost here like a little bit last time. I'm pretty sure this is the direction you go, but let's activate it. I don't think we go up there. Pretty sure this is the way that we go. It should be big enough that we can take the Cyclops all the way into that main lava zone where the sea dragon thingy is. So also, Ski Mask, I don't know if I specifically said hi to you, but it's good to see you. Hopefully you've been well. Okay. So let's see, we were at like 82% power, 74. Okay, you know what? We'll keep it on just for as long as we need because I want to be able to navigate. But we got to turn this sonar off as quickly as we can because okay, let's just turn it off now because it should just be looks like a straight shot from here. So let's stick near the bottom. There are warpers, but I don't think they can get you when you're in this thing. I'm pretty sure we're safe from them. Should you play Subnautica? I think so. It's a lot of fun. But how are you going to pay for it? If your dad doesn't even want to buy a $1 game, then okay, I think we're here. This should be the main area. So all we need is some kyanite, I believe, and maybe some titanium as well. Okay, there we go. I think I'm seeing some. Wait, is that? Okay, that is, yeah. There we go. Nice, we're finally getting some light. Seeing some kyanite as well, which is what we need. Let's just kind of park this here. And turn it off. Let's hop in the prawn suit, I think, because we can go up to 1,300 meters, which is pretty much where we're at now. This is pretty much the deepest we can go with this. Okay. Forget how much we need. I think we only need a few. Kind of. What's up, Trimson? Okay, yep, we can drill it. It's been a while. How have you been? You never played Subnautica? It seems funny. It is, yeah. It is. I mean, it's definitely it's a fun game. Why keeps you in a loop of rabbit chasing a carrot? Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Seem way better. Look like I was forced to stream. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing a tad better. I still am not doing fantastic mentally. Like it does feel like a little bit of a chore to stream, but that's not because that's just because it feels like a little bit of a chore to do anything. It's not necessarily the streaming. I'm gonna see a psychiatrist soon to hopefully I'm going to see a psychiatrist soon to hopefully get prescribed some medication that can help with whatever I'm. Do those attack you? All right, let's punch it. Just because, yeah, my motivation and my drive and my purpose has been like at an all-time low I don't know necessarily why that is, but I am gonna see someone that can hopefully I can hopefully help with that sort of thing. Also, I completely forget what we need this for, but I know we need the deep shrooms for something. I remember we needed 3 of them last time. Can't remember what it was. Can't remember what they were even for, but we'll grab a few of them. Just because I remember needing them last time. Okay. Let's put our new kyanite in here. What is my guilty pleasure? Honestly, I don't really have one. I don't think I have a guilty pleasure. What about, I mean, what's yours? I mean, the only thing I can think of is, you know, like 1 day per week or something. You know, 1 day per week I'll typically have a free day and just binge on, you know, a bunch of food that I wouldn't normally eat. But it's not like that's anything crazy. It's just kind of, I mean, yeah, it's not anything too crazy. But it's not like there's, okay, yeah, I actually forgot you can place a, locker in here. Let's have a little bit of food first. Okay, we need to get in here. Okay. Everyone in the chat, should you activate commands? Commands in... What does that mean? In like... In the YouTube chat? I don't know if that's... I don't know how you even do that. If there's something I need to do on my end to... But... I mean... A psychiatrist is a waste of money if you have a brother or sister. Sisters seem to be more emotionally available. Drugs are trash. You take antidepressants every month. I mean, like the family is great, but it's not like they're a cure-all for your health. Okay, let's take this out. And let's see what we need again for depth module 2. Okay, we just need titanium. Hopefully we didn't go too deep. Let's put this back in for now. Hopefully we didn't go too deep that there's no limestone that spawns over here. Like, hopefully there's still some limestone outcrops that we can... If we're really lucky, there may even be... What is that? Why is there just a hovering... Okay. If we're really lucky, we may encounter, like, one of these, but for titanium, where we can just drill it. Because... Is that it? I really hope that's it. Okay, there we go. Drill titanium. That is exactly what we needed. So, let's just drill, get as much of it as we can. Should you activate commands in Subnautica? I've never... I didn't even know you could activate commands in Subnautica. I mean, I don't know what that entails, but you can maybe give it a try. You can't tell what's mine. It's bad for your health. Okay, I mean, yeah, you don't have to share. I mean, it being a guilty pleasure does mean a lot of people feel guilty about it, so you don't have to share, but honestly, I don't think it's bad to, like, the thing is, I guess there are some things that are probably bad to do for your health, and I wouldn't recommend regardless of what it is. Like smoking and drinking, I don't think are really ever good. But there's also some things that are not good for your health, which I think are fine to do occasionally. Like, for example, playing video games all day. Not a healthy thing to sit and game all day, but maybe once every week or two, if you have a day off from work and you want to do it. Like, not a healthy thing in general, but if you only do it occasionally, it can be good to have a day that's different and a day where you just binge, assuming you're not doing that all the time. Same thing with eating a bunch of unhealthy food. Like, I remember a story of my uncle, I believe. Okay, no, I didn't mean to hop in there. A story of my uncle who would sometimes go out to eat at like an all-you-can-eat buffet near his house. There was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and every once in a while, I don't know how often it was, it might have been once or twice a month, that he would go to this buffet and just have just the most unhealthy, like he would just completely stuff himself and eat garbage, pizza and mac and cheese, and like have a really unhealthy meal, and yet he was pretty physically fit. And people kind of wondered how he was able to do that and also stay fit. And the reason is that he only did it, maybe a couple times a month. So it's like, even things that are, okay, no, we need the module as well. Even things that are really bad for your health, I think a lot of times are fine if done in moderation. But there's also some things like smoking and drinking, which, I wouldn't recommend, period. But okay, let's put this back. And I think we'll also unload some of our, actually I don't think we can. I keep forgetting we're like completely out of storage down here. I guess not totally out of storage. Let's just put a couple of the shrooms in here. A couple more of the shrooms in here. All right, we are now going to go. I think there's a. I'm trying to remember. There's a big volcano that I think we need to go into. To you, they aren't a waste of money. It's helped you a lot. Without one, you would have ended up in prison or killing someone. Wow. So, I mean, I would say it is probably one of those things that it very much depends on the person. Like, for some people, meds might not have any effect. For others, it can potentially be life-changing. So, I have tried meds before. Like, there was a psychiatrist that I saw back when I lived in Oregon. This was maybe 2 years ago. And we tried out several different medications. None of them really seemed to work for me. But on the other hand, like I thought I gave it pretty good attempts and stuck with it for a decent amount of time. Like I was taking meds for maybe a year, and we tried out several different things and several different dosages. And so it's not like I just tried it for a couple weeks and just called it quits. Like I really did give it an attempt to try it. It didn't seem to help, but I'm not opposed to trying it again. Like, who knows? Maybe I wasn't taking the right medication. Maybe I didn't stick with it for quite long enough, even though it seemed like it was enough time. So I don't know. It seems like, I mean, it didn't work for me when I tried it the first time, but it's not like I tried every medication and every possibility. So, okay, we need to be going to there, I think. I think that's where we need to be, because I think that is an opening, right? Or am I? No, maybe I'm. There we go. Okay, I thought I was hallucinating, but no, that is an opening into the mountain. I forget what we even need from here, but I believe there's something. I forget exactly what, but I think this is like the thermal plant. And I believe there's something we need. Maybe it's like a... Maybe it's a tablet from here. So, yes or no to activate commands. JC, I've never activated commands. I don't even know what they do. So, I can't speak to activating commands in Subnautica. I don't know what's even the purpose of them. Okay. You still have nightmares about that period? Smoking and drinking hurt the body permanently, but calm down the mind temporarily. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you're in a better... Yeah, hopefully you're in a better spot now, Rima, where it's not necessarily something you are dependent on. Like, being addicted to anything is just the worst feeling. But I've kind of experienced... Wait, where do we even go? Down here, maybe? There we go, okay. What the heck is that? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was mentioning, like, I can get why people do it. Like, I can get why people, you know, take drugs or drink alcohol. Like, I can understand it, because one of the treatments that I tried, you know, in an attempt to try and help out with my mental health, was something called, it was ketamine treatment. And is that a... Okay. It was ketamine treatment, and they essentially, they inject ketamine into you. I believe it's supposed to help your brain form new neural pathways of thinking, as opposed to being stuck in the same way of thinking, something along those lines. But it's something that apparently a lot of people tried to help with depression. A lot of people had success with it, so I tried it, and it gives you the feeling of being high, because, like, ketamine is used as it's used as a tranquilizer, I think, for some animals. And so it does give you the feeling of, like, being outside of your own body. It's really hard to explain, but, like, when the nurse came in and would say something to me, I felt like I was responding, but I felt like it wasn't. It felt like I was at a control panel and would, like, input something, and then I would hear my own body say it. It was, again, really weird feeling, but it does... It gives you the feeling like you're transcending space and time. It's just a really weird feeling that's hard to... Uh-oh. No, please. I'm pretty sure we need a purple tablet to get in here. Well, that stinks. Anyway, I can see why people do it, because it does give you the feeling like you are not in your own body. It does feel like you're escaping in some way, and, like, you just kind of forget about any kinds of... I don't know, like, I can see why people do it, but on the other hand, there's a lot of negative effects that come after the fact. Insert ion cube. Okay. You know what, actually? This is actually not too bad. This is actually quite good. Because this will mean we can go and get a purple cube, I think. I think we have to go to the island, right? Yeah, insert tablet. We don't got one. I mean, if we're incredibly lucky, I think the chances of this happening are probably 0, but if we are incredibly lucky, maybe there'll be an ion cube downstairs. Or not an ion cube, but a tablet. I think the chances of that are probably 0. But let's see. So, I'm the kind of person that you want to be friends with in real life. Aw, thank you, Uma. That means a lot. You tried that? Yeah. So I guess you'll kind of understand then what it feels like. How much dose is fine for ketamine? I forget what the dosage was. This was several months ago that I went. I forget. I mean, it was really small. It was.
UPDA data.
I mean, it had to have been in like the milligrams, but. Okay, so we need 2 purple tablets. I mean, the only good thing is that this force field should take us up near the surface, where we can maybe get. Hold on, what do we need for? Beacon is copper and titanium. What is even hitting? Oh, okay. We should have copper back at the. Okay, let's just go back here. Wait a second, we have to go all the way back to. We'll probably be fine without a beacon. We can just. Right? We might even leave the prawn suit here. I think that's probably fine. Let's leave the prawn suit. Let's. Hopefully this puts us at least near the island, because I'm pretty sure you can get a purple. Oh, it teleports us into. Hopefully the ion cube is here. That would, or not the ion. I keep saying ion cube. The tablet. I think you could find purple tablets in here. I believe there's actually one outside. If this is the place I'm thinking of. So let's try and go outside. Because if I don't think I've been here before. There was one. I think there's one like sitting out by the front. Uh-oh. Well, never mind. I hope we can. I mean, we're gonna have to hope there's 3 tablets around here. It's kind of a big ask. I forget where you even go to find one. But might as well scan this. I don't think there's a downside to scanning these things. Hold on, there's one. Okay, that's good. That'll at least help us get through that one portal downstairs and maybe outside where there'll be another one. So, that shooting game was fun. When are we playing again? I have a feeling you're going to be cracked at it next time we play. It seems like you had fun last time. So, have you been grinding the game? Have you been playing the game at all?
Scans indicate the facility
Okay, well we kind of have to.
lies beyond this doorway.
We kind of have to insert the tablet here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we do here. I'm pretty sure this is to disable the shield. I think all we do is we get stabbed by this thing. And it doesn't do anything because we're not cured yet. Like, we still have the alien disease. So I'm pretty sure this. I don't even know what's the purpose of. I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that didn't solve anything.
Is broadcasting a message. Translation reads: Warning, infected individuals.
Yeah, infected individuals can't do it.
Planet is under quarantine.
Well, let's try and go. Dang, I gotta
Translator
get a couple of purple cubes.
now loading summary to databank.
We want to get 2 kills at least. I mean, honestly, I don't. Here's the thing. I think you play well. you're just playing on laptop. Like from my experience, it's definitely more difficult playing on laptop than on PC. So the fact that you're, uh-oh, yeah, I forget, I forget you take fall damage in this game. What was I saying? It's impressive that you're getting kills with laptop, just because from my experience, not only is it harder to control, but you also, it's also typically laggier. Like typically the processing power is not quite as much on laptop as on PC. So at least we should be able to get out this way.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So okay, there's still warpers here. I don't really know why we're going down. This just looks... Okay, this is the portal, I think, for the very end. Once we get in that lava zone and encounter the Sea Emperor Leviathan. Yeah, our our prawn suit is so far down, but thankfully we can just get there through a portal. Have I ever played PUBG or Call of Duty Mobile? I haven't played either of those. I actually started, like, sometimes I'll watch people play Call of Duty. I'm sure you've heard of Prey if you've played Call of Duty at all, but like I've watched a couple of his, I've watched a few of his YouTube videos where he plays Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure. So it's made me want to download it and play it and try it. But as of today, I haven't played Call of Duty or PUBG yet. Okay, I don't really know why don't really know what we're looking for here. Apparently that, okay. I didn't know there's a purple tablet just sitting here. Let's we have to get one more. If we're really lucky, hopefully we haven't been here before and there's still that one. I thought there was one sitting on the ground. Like right over here. If that is one, I think we can head back. Because we could use it to... Oh, it's broke. Oh, we can make one. Oh, okay. Maybe we can scan it and just make it ourselves, depending on what you need. Can you craft one? Maybe not. I could have sworn... Oh, you can. Iron cube and diamond. I thought there was another one sitting around here. I don't remember that being in I don't remember it being in pieces, because obviously you need to get a tablet to even get in here. Let's look around a tad more. You can craft the purple, orange, and blue tablets. Whoa, orange tablets? I didn't even... I'm pretty sure we've beat the game before. I don't even remember seeing an orange tablet. Pedro says there's 3 more on the island. Okay, do you know where they are? Like, do we just... Are they on land or are they kind of underwater like the last one? Also, it may not be a bad idea to... I'm pretty sure you can get... Yeah, you can get some seeds from... Let's actually discard this. It might not be a bad idea because you can... I think the bulbo tree is a pretty good source of food. So maybe we can make a planter box on our ship. Oh, sorry, I missed your message. You played PUBG for a month? You were a noob. It was hard to control. No, that's all right. I mean, everyone's a noob when they start a game. So it's like it's hard not to feel bad, but on the other hand, it's like there's nothing to feel bad for. Like if you're brand new at a game, it's like that is the case with literally anything in the world. I mean, it takes a while to learn how to do something, everyone's going to be bad at it at first. We also got another diamond. So we can craft a purple tablet if we need, but apparently there's a few more.
Seek fluid
Okay, fluid intake. We brought some water along, I think.
vital signs stable.
So let's see. Top and at the caves. Go to the gun on top. Okay, so are we... Should we get out of here? I mean, we are in the caves. But is this... Like, maybe there's... Is there one down here? There are caves down here. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's another one. And then maybe we get one more just to... I mean, should we even keep going?
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I don't want to, like, get lost down here. I really hope we can... You know what? Let's head up. I think it's probably too easy to get lost in these caves, especially given how bad I am at just managing where I'm at. So, like, see, we're already lost. Let's try and find... Okay. The surface should be... Like, we're already stuck in the caves. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're good. Yeah, okay, yes. And then you just said gun on top. Okay, we entered in through... Not this way. Okay, we entered in over here. Okay, you're not talking, you just focus on Subnautica. That's alright. I am also focused on that. Prize money for the Esports World Cup is 75 million. The what does that mean? Like, what kind of esports? Okay, so the gun, how do you get up there? It looks like you can maybe go up here. I don't know why I have my light on. There we go. Okay, nice. Thank you. I'm guessing that's the last... Is that the last one? I mean, that should be all the ones we need, right? Because we have 3. We can even craft a 4th one if we need it. But... I don't really think there's... We have... I think we still have the Bulbo tree. It's decomposing. Does it matter if... I'm assuming we can only plant a healthy one. So let's see. I guess we'll drop this. We'll slash this again. Is there... How do you get a bulbo fruit? You would think that'd be on the bulbo tree, but I haven't... For some reason, I haven't seen any. Okay, well, let's head back. I think we're gonna in an attempt to not use... Okay, let's... Okay, that thing's got to stop. Okay, whoa, those things actually hit kind of hard. Okay, let's just head back. In Paris, there's the Esports World Cup. Okay, FPS, strategy games, mobile games. I didn't know. So how does that work? Is it just like a big convention where there's a ton of different... Like, are they not sticking to just one game? There's a ton of games going on at once?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, we will just come back up here and... Wait, what is this? Proposed Agassi habitat? I didn't even... What is that? I guess that must be a waypoint that popped up for some reason. The proposed habitat. But for now, we'll head through the portal. We have the purple tablets to get into the blue tablet. I'm assuming we can. I think there's a way. You said there's a way that we can craft it. So I don't know what exactly you need for the blue tablet, but insert that here. Let's start playing chess so we can participate in the next World Cup. Man, honestly, I could train for hours and hours every day and still... It's just too late in... We're too late in the game. At least I am. So... Like, it's kind of like if I wanted to be in the NBA. I, missed the window. Blue tablet, kyanite, and iron cubes. Okay. Here's that lady. I think we... Wait, what's down here? Did we go down here? Oh yeah, there's this. Another force field tablet, or a tablet we'll put in. I think we have one left. But for now, let's just download. Maybe download whatever is in this terminal. Containment facility, okay. Looks like there's something else up here. And I think I know there's like a big pit that we need to go into, or there's a hole in the ground nearby this volcano that we need to go to. And I think that's where we... that's where we encounter the alien Sea Emperor Leviathan lady. It's never too late. I think it's too late. Like there's no way. There's just, I mean, I don't know. I would assume chess in the NBA. I mean, to compete at like a world-class level in any sport, you need years and years and usually even decades of training. You need to usually be playing it since you were like a kid to even get there. So it's not like I'm being hard on myself. It's just I mean, I just like being realistic. Realistically, I think it's too late. Okay, there's our sub. How do we get out of here? What the? Huh? The heck was that? Don't tell me we got warped. How did that even... Okay. Did we lose our... Where did our blue tablet go? Well... Warpers are the worst thing in this game. And it's not even close. This is just not... Oh, man. I don't even think it's safe to go in here with nothing. Okay, well, how do we get into that section? Thankfully, we're not losing health too rapidly, but... Bro. I guess I thought normally they took a couple shots to kill you, but... Oh, there we go. Hold on. Blue tablet is still here. Let's hop in first. Let's grab all of our... I guess these are all our belongings. Okay. Let's pick it all up. Okay. Oh, these things need to die. Let's run. I don't even know where we're going. But all I know is we're going away. We need like an opening. We're just going away from the warper. That's it. Brain stops developing around 25 or 30. Yeah. So I am not quite at that phase yet, but almost. Where the brain has probably mostly developed. Okay, where do we need to... I mean, where's all the openings? Oh man, these warpers are gonna kill me. We don't have a... I mean, is our health... I think our health is slowly regenerating. But there's not a way to get... I mean, we need a... Okay, that's something. Maybe we go over this direction. It looks like kind of a way out. Maybe. Alright, we should be safe here. If we have any food, we'll eat it. And water, just so that we can start getting our health back. I don't think a warper should follow you in here. So, we should be safe. Macho, what's going on? Your brain is dead now? You play Lumberloon? Hey, it's like... It seems like most people play... Seems like most people play pretty... brain dead decks for the most part. I mean, I used to play Golem. Fenrir plays Recruits Pigs. Like... There's not a whole lot of... There's not a whole lot of intelligent... There's not a whole lot of people that play... Minor Rocket or Minor Poison in this game. So Macho, we're just playing Subnautica. That's about it. We're just playing Subnautica on this somewhat new world. I don't know if we have enough to make a... No, we don't have enough to make a medkit fabricator. Let's say, because our health is regenning, but very slowly. So let's see what's in the storage. We got some ion cubes, tons of ion cubes. We got a blue tablet. I don't know if Kane or anyone else that knows a lot about this game is still here. They might have headed out, but is there anything else that I need before going to the Sea Emperor Leviathan? Because we're going to try and find where she lives, which is pretty close nearby. And I'm forgetting if there's anything else that we need. Like, is there another purple cube? Is there anything else that we need? Because we can make another purple tablet if we need 2 of them. I don't know what you need for a... I think a blue tablet is just an ion cube and... Okay, kyanite. So we can actually make several blue tablets. So, what's up, Omar? Nice hair, thank you. I appreciate that. You think League of Legends is your favorite esports game? Watching it for the past 11 years. Wow. That's a long time. I've never played League of Legends. That's like the game where you're kind of in like a group and you're fighting other groups, right? And like you're warding off monsters at the same time. I think I haven't really watched or played that game at all, but I know it's got a pretty big audience from what I've heard. What kind of broadcast is this? We are just playing a game called Subnautica, which is a game where we are underwater at the moment. I mean, we're stuck on an alien planet. Our goal right now is to find there's going to be a big hole in the ground that is the entrance to like the lair of... I thought they mentioned it was southwest, right? Hold on, I could be wrong. Maybe it's in the data logs. Data bank, maybe? Alien vent. Alien facility locations. Let's see. It's natural. Okay, so we found that's the thermal plant. Containment facility. I thought it mentioned something about the location being south-southwest. I could be wrong, but that would mean it'd be in this direction. I'm from the United States. How about you, Omer? You're either high skill or brain dead. It does seem like that. I mean, there's not really a lot of people that play a deck in between. That's just, I mean, what even is a deck that takes like a mid amount of skill? I don't even know. But let's see. We might actually, you know what? Yeah, let's use our sonar just to. That looks like the very bottom there. Let's go here. That looks promising. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be the hole. Yes. So now we just got to find. Here, let's turn this off. We can only go like another 100 meters deeper. So we're just going to have to descend. But we can't descend much more than this. You can descend to there. And that is about it. So let's activate our cameras. Let's look around. I mean, yeah, there's a few openings. You know what? Let's activate sonar to see where the opening is. Okay, so right in there, I guess, is where we gotta go. So we'll turn our engine off. How is there ground beneath us? I guess we can probably use our prawn suit, right? Let's see, is there anything else that we need? I mean, I would like for our health to regen a little bit before we go out. What do I think about your new deck? Is it no skill or somewhat skill? What's your new deck again? Is it the Hog Rider one? Have a nice game. All right, thank you, Omer, for dropping by. It was the Macho. You said Hog Rider. Yeah, I guess Hog Rider is a deck that. Yeah, I mean, it takes some skill to play. I would say maybe that's one of the ones that's in the middle. I think your new deck was the Hog Rider one, right? Hog Rider E-Barbs. I mean, it takes some skill. It's not completely brain dead, I don't think. I think it definitely takes more skill than Fenrir's Recruits Pigs. I'll say that. Okay, let me just look up real quick if we have everything that we need, because let me just see, do I need anything before going to Subnautica? Like, we have, I'm thinking we might need to craft another tablet. Just because we're not going to have a fabricator down there, so we're not going to be able to craft or make anything new. I don't know how much stuff we could pack, we can pack with us on our storage. So it says you need 2 blue tablets. So ion cubes, you'll need them. Okay, we got ion cubes. 2 blue ones, which you need. Okay, ion cube and kyanite. Let's maybe make that real quick while we have a fabricator near. I think we can make it with a fabricator, right? Yes. When is Among Us stream? It's just got an update. Macho, I want to play Among Us. My only concern is, are people going to have the integrity to not see what my role is? Because, again, that's the only reason why I haven't played it. Because if I'm playing Among Us and I'm an imposter, and everyone that's playing is from the stream, they all immediately know who the imposter is. So, like, I guess they could mute. I mean, they could mute the stream and maybe or maybe turn off the stream or something, but that's the only reason why I haven't started playing yet, is because I'm playing with you guys. Black the stream? I mean, then what are people even going to see? Like, what's the point of streaming if the screen is just going to be completely black? Okay, let's see. So we have 2 now. So ion cube between 2 and 4, we have enough. Survival knife, thermal blade, fabricator nearby. Okay, I guess that should be everything. Should have everything that we need. Okay, we're gonna take quite a bit of food with us as well, though, because we brought a lot with us. But we need it to. Yeah, let's bring some more food. Let's just bring all of this. We need to start regenerating health, because I think if we even take one warper hit, we're dead. So 52% battery. That's not too bad. I think we can maybe help by toggling all the lighting off, just to use minimal power. And then we'll wait just a tad bit longer for our health to go up a tiny bit, and then we'll head out. Just the start when I get my roll. I mean, yeah, that's true. If I'm the imposter, I'll have to kill other players while I'm streaming. And also, the imposter looks different. I mean, there's the kill option. So if I black it out at the start, people are still going to, and they're still watching stream, they're going to see the kill icon. I think they're gonna see like my name in red. Like they're gonna be able to tell. So, I mean, the only thing I can think of is, maybe whoever's in the round can just not be watching or listening to the stream, and everyone else can just watch it. And then if you get in the round next time, but I mean, how do we know someone isn't just cheating and seeing my role and then putting a bunch of suspicion on me, even though play randoms? I mean, that's an option, but I've always enjoyed playing with people I know and you guys much more than just random people. Oh, I'm hesitant to go. I don't know why our health is going up so slow. I thought your health came back quicker than this, but I guess not. Maybe we just go for it and just pray that there's no warper. But I don't really want to rely on a prayer. You want to see an Among Us stream? I mean, I do. I want to do it. I do like Among Us. I do like those kind of imposter games. Okay, that's it. We're going for it. We can go 1,700 meters with this thing. So, how are we going to get? I actually don't know how we're going to get this. Back up. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we'll cross that. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. All right. From what I remember, it was not very hard to get to the like her fortress or whatever should be like really close.
I am what you seek.
Okay.
Want to help you.
All right, thank you. I think it was just over. There we go. Wait till this charges up a little bit. I don't know if we can go in the. I would assume we can't go in the lava with this. So I'm just gonna try to stick with this if we can help it. Thankfully, I don't see any warpers, so that is good. Hopefully we can make it here. All right. Now, from what I remember, we have to go out. We have to get a few materials for the hatching enzyme, which I think takes a little bit of time. We could just end the stream. It's getting a little bit late here for me. We could end stream and give this a go whenever we play Subnautica next, because I don't know if there's going to be a great stopping point past here. But okay.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning.
I don't think we need... I mean, we brought some ion cubes with us,
Emperor
so it's not like we need...
terminated. Life specimen
Okay, that's the second blue tablet we need.
evacuate immediately.
I think we can... Let's just go over here. I think this is where she's actually going to be. Yeah. I think this is where the Sea Emperor Leviathan is. It's a good place to stop. That's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, we could give this a go next time. I don't know if we'd be able to finish the game next time, because building the rocket still requires getting a ton of materials. So don't know if we'll be able to build the rocket by then, but we might be able to beat the game by next time. So we will save the game here. This is a good place to stop right before meeting the Sea Emperor. And give this a go next time. So I think if we quit, I think we've been playing this world for like 10 hours. Oh, 11 hours. That's longer than I thought. Okay. 11 hours, 19 minutes so far. Before, it took us 33 hours to beat. On but by the pace we're going, it should take us less than half of that. So the goal like when we started was to finish it between 12 and 15 hours. So we got like another 3.5 hours to beat the game if we want to meet our goal. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Kane and Rima and Umayma and Danny, Macho, anyone else that's here. I did it twice. I beat the game once before. So this was the very first world. This is the second one. So first time we played it was a couple months ago. It was a completely first playthrough. I had no idea what I was doing. It took us 33 hours. The second time I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Still very much a noob at the game, but we're on pace to beat it in like less than half the time. So it's solid. So sounds good. Take care. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you have a wonderful day ahead, and hopefully I can see